All praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakah Kadash. That is the name of who the world ignorantly calls God, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, in the ancient Hebrew. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who taught us to see apart truth, and shalom and blessings into the Bacarium. I wanted to get into this correction as the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have always characteristically been set up to set the record straight. Okay? He used them as a vessel to reestablish the vibration of righteousness upon the earth. Like it says in Daniel, them that are going to turn many to righteousness. Okay? And such is the case for the apostles and elders at Great Millstone on down. All right? Which is the most accurate embodiment and the fulfillment of the elect that you can find on this planet today. All right? Without any fucking gimmicks and games and all the folly and wickedness that is associated with these other men that say that they claim allegiance to the Heavenly Father, but the scriptures tell you that you be able to tell who these men were, okay? And it's real obvious, okay? So the Most High's men have always been set up characteristically to set the record straight, okay? And for, as correction, which this thing is about. Like it says in the prophecy that the Most High would send Elijah the prophet, right? To turn the sons to the fathers, ultimately turning all of creation back to the Creator, right? And in that is to fucking to clean up all the mess that these people have left in the form of the way they operate, okay? All right? And primarily in the whole duty of man and what is your purpose as a creature of the Most High to serve and worship Him, okay? Your sole purpose to worship and serve the Creator, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And in that comes stipulations, okay, of how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. All right, you had these two fucking niggas at the gig site going in on an NFL wide receiver's backstory. All right, this nigga named Mike Evans. As they know, and I want to clarify this: death to Mike Evans, death and destruction to this fucking nigga, you know, and every last one of these fucking sellouts of the Most High, okay, of the Most High's people primarily. Because what kind of judgment is a 2/3 Israelite gonna receive, okay, for defying their power, for rebelling against their power, man? All right, so death and destruction to all these fucking 2/3 niggas, anybody who is not worshiping Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in spirit and in truth, man. Okay, but there was a recent segment, I guess, on a ESPN show of what me personally, I stopped watching fucking specifically football in like 2016, 2015. Okay, just completely stopped watching the shit. All right, and to each his own, each brother, but it didn't gel and mesh with my spirit anymore. Okay, it vexed me too much, and it's completely fucking wicked. But that's for another lesson. All right, so they did a segment on this nigga about his backstory of um, of his upbringing, and let's just go straight to it in this article. All right, it says um, he's overcome. Mike Evans can pride himself on being one. All right, being mentally strong. Right, it's just as important, and Mike Evans can pride himself on being one. Look at that. All right, we don't even have to dissect that. It's fucking pride. He says, as he's overcome personal tragedy, become the NFL superstar that he is today. It says Evans had to cope with the death of his father when he was only nine. Mickey Evans, his father, okay, who was a Jake. He was a Judite. If you know anything about this receiver nigga, is he's a fucking he's got an Edomite mother. All right, a high yellow Jake with a Judite father and a blonde towhead Edomite mother. All right. So his father had a history of abusing his mother, who's a fucking Edomite. All right. And we know about what the heathen is unto the nation of Israel, especially a fucking heathen woman unto an Israelite man. That's more of a possession and more of an object than even the Israelite woman is to the Israelite man, man. Okay. She's literally a possession, just like they all are, but even more so than the Israelite woman, the heathen woman, man, which we were ultimately made to have our way with. All right. It talks about how the heathen was created to serve us. All right. So really, these fucking heathen women aren't really wives; they're concubines. So he had every right to do what was in his power to do. I'll never forget the Apostle Tahar years ago mentioned that his family came to him to requesting that he come and handle his his sister's husband who was beating on her. Okay, and he told his fucking family. He said, "What did she do to deserve it?" He said, I'm not getting fucking involved in that shit." Well, hey, if he put his hands on her, then she probably fucking deserved it. And what the fuck am I gonna look like to go in now and meddle into that man's affairs? All right. So let's go into it. It says Heather Kilgore, which is the mother, right? But this was a long-standing secret in the family. Heather became pregnant when she was just 14, and her brother Sam learned about her pregnancy when he was serving a 10-year burglary sentence. Okay. When Sam was released from jail, he went to live with the couple. The abuse was never noticed by anybody until the day Mickey punched a beer can into Heather's mouth, opening her lip. But he went to jail for 30 days, but Sam was in a rage because of what happened with his sister. He said, uh, one night Sam was out socially with Mike's mom, and something triggered something in him, and said John Minton III, who produced the 25-minute E60 segment with Dan Lindbergh for ESPN. Sam had gone back home to the residence where Mike's dad was babysitting Mike and his sister. He tried to entice Mike's father into a fight, and Mickey was brushing it off and not engaging with him. Then that put Sam in a further fit of rage. He went to the bedroom and got a gun and fired it at him. Mickey jumped through a window. Sam took out a pocket knife and went after him. Then he shot him one time in his forehead, and Mike's father died in the street while he was sleeping upstairs for the time, probably Mike, right? Mike eventually forgave his uncle when he grew up and understood what led to the events of that night. Sam Kilgore is serving a life sentence in prison after killing his cellmate in 2006. All right. So you had these two fucking certified coon niggas that were over there in the tool crib at the gig site, going in on how noble and righteous and what's that other word when somebody is chivalrous? It was how noble it was for this man to to put Mike's father to death. All right, talking about these niggas were fucking talking about how if we had more men like that in society, that it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, bigging up the fact that he played the so-called hero, and I think they mentioned that what a hero this fucking man was for putting a man to death for allegedly touching on his wife. Okay, but as the men of Yahweh Shem Shai, we've come, and the Most High has set us up to set the record straight, man. Okay, to tell you that that is extremely wicked for a man to come into and meddle into the affairs of another man. Okay, Uh, what is done between a man and his wife pertains only to them. Period. Okay, this is in 1 Peter 4:15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Okay, you are not to insert yourself into another men's matters, man. Okay, Slock. It's in the first book of Peter 4:15. To it's actually one word, one phrase. Alatrie piskopos. Alatrie piskopos. Okay, a busybody in other men's affairs. One phrase in the Greek. It says one who takes the supervision of affairs pertaining to others, and in no wise to himself, a meddler in other men's affairs. And then it says in the Strong's definition, overseeing others' affairs, i.e., a meddler. Okay? So you're not to have any involvement, okay, in the insertion of another man's affairs, of affairs that don't pertain to you, man. Okay? Let's go into that word meddler real quick. Meddler, we're gonna get it in both. Motherfucking Oxfords, alright, and the etymon. Meddler is a person who tries to change or have an influence on things that are not his or her responsibility. Perfect, bro. So you're over here trying to change and manipulate a situation that doesn't even fucking pertain to you, man. You're supposed to have no fucking involvement in. And that's really the problem with this place. He's talking about the fact that we don't hold each other accountable to wife beaters. No, motherfucker. If we had more men and more people minding their own fucking business, then this place would be more productive. Okay? Then you might fucking look, because what did it say just now in there? Um, that you're not attending to your own fucking responsibilities. Okay? So if you fucking now took a scope into yourself, then maybe there would be some self improvement, man. But no, everybody's fucking worried about somebody else. All right, and particularly of things that they don't know about. All right, likening to a man and his possession. All right, this is in Ecclesiasticus 36:24. It's the book of Sirach. It says, "He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest." Okay, so what this man's possession, what he does with his possessions, pertains only to him, and has no, and you have no fucking business. Okay, you have no fucking jurisdiction to say a word to this man, man. Okay, it's like Apostle Tar said, "The fuck am I gonna look like now, trying to insert myself in the affairs of a man and his wife?" All right, and that's why it's wicked. This whole domestic, this DV domestic violence shit. Okay, because it's widely um, targeted to the man. All right, irregardless is if he is to blame. Okay, or if she holds more of the responsibility in the case and matter. All right, and oftentimes it is, but they're gonna target the fucking man because that's what it's created to do. All right, and it actually is a fucking racket. Okay, to siphon and extract resources out of the people. Okay, and to really it goes into the binding of the strong man as well. That's why in all sectors of society, man is the most downtrodden member of society, of the household. Okay, well, I'm able to finish this lesson I have queued up about the Spectrum commercial of the of a family having too much devices and members in the family that are using fucking Wi-Fi. That the Wi-Fi is so slow that they were at the dinner table and it was presented that one of the family members has to move out. Okay, because the Wi-Fi is too slow. That they have to eliminate some of the usage so that they can free up some of the fucking speed. Okay, right? And who was the first one to go immediately? Was the fucking father. All right, they did their little process of elimination, and the father was the one that was to go. All right, but that goes into this whole agenda of the binding of the strong man, man. Okay, not allowing a man to deal with his possessions as he sees fit. Okay, and of course, in righteousness, and also there are times when a man fucking falls. Okay, and the Most High will give him the grace period to rise up and to correct himself from that. All right, the Most High correct him from that, and there might be needing that room for error and shit. Okay, but this place is going to insert its opinion and its will into that situation, man. It's wicked as fuck. That's what this place breeds, though. Okay, this is in Proverbs 26:17. It says, "He that passeth by and meddleth with strife belongeth not to him." It said, "Is like one that taketh a dog by the ears." Okay, so these men are, and these people are likened into meddling with strife, and the scriptures talk about them that propagate strife. Okay, they're gonna get fucking put to death brutally. All right, here it is. You're the deterrent to harmony in a society. Okay, in a congregation, in the camp. All right, you're the deterrent to harmony. All right, because you're over here meddling with fucking strife. All right, busybody, always got your fucking nose in somebody else's affairs. Okay, that's the case for these fucking backless, spineless niggas out here, man. These slime balls. Sorry excuses for men. All right, up in there, bigging this fucking Edomite up. Cause see, they made it. They made it seem like it was Mickey Evans's brother, right? Um, so basically, Mike Evans's paternal uncle, but no, it was Mike Evans's maternal uncle, meaning his mom's fucking brother. What makes it worse? Well, actually, it might have been worse if his own fucking brother put him to death for putting his hands on an Edomite, right? It says, is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. Let's get that in the NLT, alternate translation, man. Proverbs 26 and 17. We're gonna get this in the Bible comparison. It says, interfering in someone else's argument is as foolish as yanking a dog's ears. Okay, it says, let's go down. It says a person who is passing by and meddles in a quarrel that's not like that not his is like one who grabs a dog by the ears. Okay, let's check that out. Let's see the connotation for meaning for grabbing a dog by the ears. All right. It says, Slovakia. Let's check it. All right. It says, Proverbs equates meddling into another's affairs to yanking a dog by its ears. This practice ensures pain and injury, and the dog will not take it either. Will not like it either. Okay. Right. Damn. And that's what the brother was saying. The apostle Tahar, he said, what am I gonna look like to get involved in their affair, and then to have some shit potentially happen to where this man puts me to death? Then what the fuck am I gonna look like? How much of a bitch did I go out like? All right, because that is not your issue. Okay, it's pretty much saying that you're gonna get yourself fucked up, and you fucking deserve it, really. Okay, it talks about, it just said how foolish it is. All right, and finishing off in Proverbs 20:3, it is an honor for a man to cease from strife, but every fool will be meddling. Okay, that is the vessels of Yahweh Shem Shai to reestablish righteousness on the earth. He set us up to set the record straight, man. To turn many back to the ways of the Most High, to righteousness, and to tell you that this is that and this other shit. Really, every fucking thing that's going on across this place is the wrong way. Okay, it's the way of wickedness, and they, off their fucked up, skewed moral compass, think that this is that this is noble and this is chivalrous. Okay, when the old paths are getting ready to be restored, man, and you're gonna see the what is in a man's bedchamber, what goes down in that is up to that man. Okay, not even to the wife. It's up to that man, man. Okay, and it's of course up to him to do righteousness. Of course, all right, but it's not for another motherfucker to come and try to infiltrate into this man's affairs, man. Okay? So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, the water Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for reestablishing righteous on the earth, all right? Through his men, like it said, that he's going to set an order before thine eyes. Okay? This is the order that's being reestablished on the earth and for eternity. Okay? Call Yahweh, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.